Here with head coach Keith Dixon following the Hawks' victory tonight against the Penmen. Coach, obviously you've been here plenty of times. Just talk about coming into an environment like this. And
yeah, it's not easy to win here. You know, we've come over here with good teams before and not been able to do it. That being said, I haven't had this team for the last 3 or 4 years where we haven't been able to win over here. So we've got a good team. We didn't play great tonight, but we're much more equipped to handle anything on the road at this time of year, I think. So, and the environment really wasn't as bad as I think we thought. We thought they'd have more students, and I don't think the quality of their play was up to their standards either. So we were sort of fortunate there.
Encouraging for you to not see Roy and McKay shoot 4 for 20, but to see them do that and then see Santo and James,
right,
people like that step up.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think games are won a lot of different ways, and they've been so good most of the season. Now I don't think we've had a game where both of them have been off. And I looked up at halftime and I was like, geez, the two guys aren't doing it. And they're 1 for 13, and yet we still had a 5-point lead. So I thought we got good shots, we took good shots, and did a better job a little bit of opening them up in the second half and getting the ball around the basket. So, you score points in a lot of different ways. It does not, we are not just reliant on our shooting. We can do so many other things.
And then a personal note, nice to come in here, a place you're gearing up for the atmosphere, and they had a little, thing about your 500th win before the game, just to honor you.
That was nice. I think that was, when Stanley got his a couple of years ago, we made an announcement for them. So I think, to tell you the truth, that was just payback for a good deed done by Saint Anselm. but very nice gesture nonetheless.
All right, here with sophomore forward Chris Santo, career high 23 points in the Hawks' 75-52 victory today at Snook. Chris, talk about this being your first year coming in. This is your first time you played at Snook, and just the environment and kind of getting into the rivalry here a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, we read an article that where they kind of hyped the game up a little bit, which doesn't really mean anything to us. What matters to us is on the court, but we were expecting the game to mean a lot to them, and they definitely came out in the first half with a lot of energy, a lot of passion for the game. So we kind of had to match that energy right away, and that was why we won.
With Roy and Mike shooting combined 4 for 20, did you kind of take it upon yourself, carry more of the load, or were you just kind of playing your game and that's the way it went?
Well, I mean, people had to step up to it because they've been carrying us all year, and they're going to have games like that. Everyone has games like that. So, me, James, people had to step up and make plays, and we're fortunate enough to do so.
All right, here is senior guard James Morse following the Hawks' victory tonight against the Penmen. Just talk about coming into an environment. This is obviously your 3rd year here. I mean, kind of knew what to expect, but coming in here and pulling out a victory in a place that I don't think you've won here since you've been here.
Right, yeah, we talked about that before. I mean, people have been here with me for the 2.5 years I've been here. We haven't won here. It's always a pretty hostile environment just because it's so close. They usually pack the place for this game. It was a big game for them, us coming in here, being ranked and whatnot. And they're kind of middle of the pack. This would have been a big win for them. And we just had the mindset where we had to come in. We knew it was going to be just ourselves in a hostile environment, and we held together and played the way we should have and got the win.
And then with Chris and Roy, with Mike and Roy shooting combined like 4 for 20, you and Chris stepped up big time. Did you was that something you did consciously, or were you just playing in the flow of the game?
Not necessarily. We know every team's going to focus on those two because they've been carrying us so far. And McKay with his ankle this week, he didn't practice much. He's kind of been out of sync, so he was kind of a question mark for this game. But we've been practicing without him, so we were ready. And, I mean, Chris has been fantastic the past couple games, coming off the bench right into his role. That's perfect for him. And, I mean, I just came out, got a couple open shots, made some things happen, which kind of sparked us in the first half. And, I mean, that's stuff I need to do to get us going. And as far as Roy, I mean, he took some tough shots, but we're not worried. I mean, he worked so hard. He'll be fine.